Hello everyone and welcome to this evening's Brutus Monroe live stream. While I'm behind the scenes getting ready to start our live stream and create all sorts of really cool projects as well as talk about the current offerings for Brutus Monroe, I'm going to show a couple of videos here on the side. These will be also current offerings that we have as well as a couple of special promos that I want you to know about this month. Once that timer runs out, I will be live with you and we'll be creating all sorts of really fun things together, and I think we're going to have a really good time. I'll see you all very soon. Hello everyone! Happy Tuesday! I almost didn't go live today because I thought it was Monday. So, here I am, live on a Tuesday, which is when I promised that I would be live with all of you as Tuesdays and Thursdays with a couple of extra days mixed in. But it almost didn't happen today because I did not know that today was Tuesday. So, hello everyone! Hello Donna. Hello, Linda. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Christina. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Ellen. Hello, everyone. I think I saw Penny as I was waiting in the wings to go live. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today is going to be a very fun-filled card because I am mixing and matching products, which is probably one of my favorite things to do. Hello, Karen. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So I have a sneak peek of some things that are coming on Friday because, as I think most of you know, Friday is our big release for our fall products. So I'm really, really, really super excited about that. And all of our subscriptions have released. We've started shipping out the Halloween boxes. We are starting to ship Merry Making tomorrow. So we have a very busy week, very, very busy week here at Brutus Monroe. And I'm so excited. I really am so excited to be hanging out with all of you and to be here. I'm glad to be back. It was a long weekend, and I miss going live. Most of you know that this is my happy place, and this is what I love to do. So I'm excited to be here with all of you. How was everybody's Labor Day? Well, in the U.S., because I know Labor Day isn't a thing everywhere else, but did everybody have good? Spill the beans, one stamp. I cannot do that. I mean, I can tell you that we're involved because now you can see it on the website, but I can't tell you anything about it. My lips are sealed. But I can tell you it's a good one. It's a really good one this year. So, all right, well, let's head down to the table and let's talk about what we are going to use today, shall we? So, today we are going to use the die set. This is my die set. It's not very pretty. It's the sample die set from the Halloween box. This is the add-on. This is not an add-on. It comes in the box. We are going to use the die of the month for this month, which is called Personal Library. And this die set, first of all, for $15 a month, which is what our die of the month costs, you receive this die to you every single month shipped, which is literally a steal to be able to get a die set of this size for $15 shipped to you. So if you are a subscriber to the die of the month, this is the die that you are getting this month. It should have already started shipping out. We've done a lot of shipping this week. Also, if you are taking the Recipe Doodlebug class or my Trick or Treats chipboard class, those have all started shipping. Those have started shipping out. Are we continuing the theme from previous years for the exclusive set? I can say that, Penny. Yes, we are. Yes. I can say that. Okay. And then we are going to use the Spooky Party stamp set because I can't stop using this stamp set. Obviously, it's probably one of my favorite stamp sets that we've ever launched. And we are going to use the die set from this stamp set as well. And we're going to create a spooky shelf. Now, if anybody knows me, they know how obsessed I am with these little characters. I can't say live what this little character looks like because obviously it is a caricature of this type of character, but does anybody know what I collect? And I collect a lot of because this is the product. Yes, an Unko Pop, that's it. We're going to do spell books, and we're going to do spell books, and we're also going to do a spider hanging down, and we're going to do a banner going across here, and we are going to do all sorts of fun. How do I know if my order went through is for my subscription box? So if you are a subscriber, you will log into your account and you'll scroll down to the bottom, and at the bottom of your account, it should say subscription items, and you'll click on that and that will tell you all the information. Hello, Brandon. But all right. So I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek of something that's coming on Friday. And look at all my paper cuts that I have from opening boxes today, because we received so much holiday preview for the store. If you click on new products at Brutus Monroe, not the new Brutus Monroe products, but just new all products, there are so many really cool things that we've just recently got into Brutus Monroe. So I want to share with you, we have four new colors of glitter stock coming, because so many of you have said, Christopher, we love your glitter stock. We're obsessed with it. We need more colors. So I said, okay, let's do more colors. So the first color that's coming on Friday is called Mocha. And it is this beautiful, rich, brown mocha color. We're going to be using this a lot with one of the dyes that's coming on Friday. We also have Spice. So Spiced is coming. Spiced is just a much lighter version of this. You can kind of see when the light hits it. This one is called Spiced. And then we have... Oh, there's going to be lots of inspiration for this month's stencil. Don't you worry, I'm going to use that. I think I'm using that Thursday. Then we have Pumpkin Pie that is coming. I have, Penny, I have. And then last but not least, we have Snowflake. So these are the 4 autumnal colors, and then of course one without color. And this is, I hope you can see, it's iridescent. So these are the 4 new glitter stock colors that are coming on Friday. So this, these will be obviously like our fall hues, and then this is going to even out the holiday colors. So if you notice, when we launched the Wizard of Oz collection, the Wizard of Oz collection already had pre-built into it 3 holiday colors. So Ruby Slipper is a red color, Yellow Brick Road is a gold, and then the Oz, I believe it's called Emerald City, is a green. So those ones are going to be perfect. Oh, that's perfect, Christina. All right. So let's go ahead and let's first pull these dies out of the package so you can see what you get. So on all of our new die sets, they don't come in the big folders anymore. And the reason for that is we wanted to bring the price down of the die of the month, but we didn't want to, we would have to make the price higher if we still use those envelopes. So now you get like this really cool like folder is what you get with it. And you'll see this is what your die set looks like. Okay, it's all comes all together, and then you also on the back, it is the die of the month, Carolyn. It will show you all of the pieces that you are going to receive. So you'll know what pieces obviously you are supposed to get, and you'll be able to see what those pieces are. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the pieces that we're going to use, and we are going to, of course, use our little friend here, and then we are also going to use the shelf. We're going to use some of the books, and we're going to use some items from this guy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to just snip them, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to grab my shelf first, and all I have to do is just snip these out, and we will be able to grab our shelf. So we're going to use the shelf. So that's our first piece we're going to use. I know, lots of detail pieces. And then we're going to use the books. So you'll see here that we have included on this set books that are on their side, as well as books that can be placed on their side or can be up and down. So these are all of our books. I'm going to cut these apart really quick. So everybody has had a good weekend then? I hope so. I had a good weekend. It was a busy weekend. We went to an amusement park yesterday, and it was about 3,420 degrees. I melted no less than 6 times. All right, so there are the books, and then we are definitely going to need these really cool wrought iron bookends. We're going to use those. Oh, and there's a new free gift this week for the bundles. The first bundle will launch tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually an exclusive bundle. We are doing a bundle with, if any of you took my spring class, I did a spring class. It was early in the spring. We are... there's a bundle, an exclusive bundle that has those products in it. We're not launching the products separately because, we promised we wouldn't launch them separately, but we are going to launch the products separately. I mean, in a bundle. Sorry, you know me when I'm trying to talk and create things at the same time. Sometimes things get a little backwards. Oh, hold on. His pants just flew across the room. Hold on. A swim party? Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. I think they went into this bin, though. I think we might be okay. Hold on. Did they go? They did go into this bin. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. It flew clear across the room. Clear across the room. But we got it. All right, and then I believe that should be everything that we need. Oh, we're going to give him his little book. Hold on. He needs his little book. But this has a gumball machine on it. You name it, this die set has it. Okay. And then, of course, the die of the month is always available separately outside if we have any left, but it does retail for $19.99 normally. So if you are in the club, you get it shipped for much less than that. All right, I have to put my little cheat sheet over here because I have to remember to take it back with me. All right, so we are also going to do some stamping. So let me move these over to the side because I don't want to lose them. And let's get our stamp out. Right? $20. But if you get it for, if you get it in the Stamp Club, you get it for $15 shipped. That's crazy. All right, so we're going to use our banner, but we're not going to use the whole banner. I'll show you what I mean. We are going to use just these first 4 pieces because you'll see here that our first 4 pieces are what fits. Whoops. Across our shelf. See that there? So that's going to go across the shelf. There's a method to my madness. Well, I mean, it's such a good value, I have to talk about it, right? All right, so we are going to stamp. We'll stamp it this way because we are going to die cut it. And of course, color it. That's still good there. All right, let's grab our detail ink. And our detail ink will be back next week, as well as our embossing ink, because it is all out of stock right now. I told you, since I started going live, things have been flying out the door. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that you are all liking the products, and we're meeting so many new friends. All right, we're going to stamp that one more time. And I think that should be good. Yep, that's good. That's our perfect little banner. And now I'm going to clean this off. We'll use cherry cola today. The pumpkin spice squeaky clean comes back on Friday with the fall release, which I know is a favorite, a crowd favorite of many of you. So that will be back, which is exciting. Oh, well, thank you, Donna. Listen, I could tell you... Oh, yeah, Raven will definitely stain your stamps. Yep, it's a good thing. It is a good thing, because it's an archival ink. But if you use some squeaky clean, it should get them pretty clean for you. All right, we're going to set this aside to allow it to dry, and now we're going to start planning out our books. Well, actually, let's cut out our shelf first, shall we? So I'm going to cut out our shelf, and I'm going to use a new color of cardstock that is coming on on Friday with the fall release. Most of you, I think, know this color and have loved this color for a while. This is our brown butter color of cardstock. Okay. One moment, everyone. Rob was asking questions about turning on the Halloween decorations. He said, do we have to manually turn on the things? And I said, yes, until the plugs come tomorrow, yes. Because we got these USB. Oh, yay, thank you, Candy. We got these USB. I'll show you a picture. One moment. Once I cut out my shelf. So, I decorated our house for Halloween this weekend. Because Labor Day weekend is always when I do it. So there's our little shelf. Look at that. And we got these new neon lights for our windows. And they're USB. Oh, I'll definitely be doing the fog machine this year. You bet. So this is what our house looks like right now. And these neon lights that are in the windows, it's kind of hard. It's not going to focus, I don't think, because it doesn't like the light. But these neon, oh, there we go. These neon lights that are in the windows, they're USB. So because of that, I needed to order. Did you know that so you all probably have heard of like the Wi-Fi plugs that exist out there in the world. You know, the plugs that you can use, and they're set up with Wi-Fi and you can put timers on them and stuff. Well, I had to search for an option where you could just plug a USB into it, and they make them. So I was shocked. I was very excited. But yes, he needed information on how we turn them on. So let me grab a couple of scraps here. You know, I say always keep your scraps to make ourselves some books. Oh, thank you, Linda. Wait until you see Christmas this year. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to do one plain book. We'll do this book that has this really cool, you'll see here, see it has like ridging on it to make it look like a book. And then I think we'll use this book here because we can add an additional color inside of it. And look at how that fits in there perfectly. Keep your scraps, my friends. It's worth it, I promise. Especially your scraps of your Brutus Monroe cardstock. Oh yeah, that fog machine, I tell you. We were almost fogged out. It was a hoot. I mean, it wasn't a hoot at the time, but it is a hoot now. All right, so we're going to cut out our books. Let me take these over real quick to the lawnmower. And then we should be able to stamp the 1 sentiments from the stamp set onto them. That's the goal. Oh, it was something. We almost had the whole fire department at the house. All right. So now we have our books. And this is what they look like once they're cut out. Grab my stabby tool to release them. Yeah, that fog machine almost did me in. And you can see this one also has the nice little score line. So, I mean, the goal is to really make these look like tiny books. And then see the lines that puts on there? What would we do without a police tool? A police tool? Oh, a pokey tool. A stabby tool. That's what I call it. A stabby tool. I don't know what we did before that. All right. Oops, I'm going to have to... Oh, no, I think it might be okay. All right, so there's our 3 books. And I'm going to cut out another one of these guys with the Raven paper, because that will give us a little inset for that book. That's the goal. Because remember, we're doing a spooky shelf. This isn't just a normal shelf. This is our spooky shelf. And there are still a couple of the Halloween boxes available. Not many, though. Kelly, it is a little bit heavier. Yes, you are correct. It is a tiny bit heavier. All right, so here's our inset piece that we'll use for that. Pop this guy in there. And now for this book, move these ones out of the way. I'm going to stamp on here. Ghostly Greetings should fit almost perfectly on it. Do you see that there? Yeah, the new paper, it's serious. It is some serious paper. And this is why the Stick It Stamps mat is so necessary, because you would never. Yes, you will get tracking. So they started shipping out on Friday, and I think they're about a quarter of the way through. Because they're shipping those out, but you have to also remember they're also shipping out the regular orders, so it's kind of scattered. But don't worry, you will get it very soon, my friend. And as soon as you get it, I'll still be making cards. So there we go. Ghostly Greetings on the side of that book. And we just wanted to have like the appearance of having Merrymaking starts shipping tomorrow. You'll start getting shipping notifications for that. So there's our little Ghostly Greetings. We'll set that in there. And then we'll put the rest of our pieces in here. For this book, I was thinking of maybe stamping just like a spider that kind of goes across it. Just to kind of make it look a little spooky. But I'm sure that you all have different stamps that you could use on the spine of these books. So it's completely up to you. You create your own ending, you know? I just want to create the appearance. Let's see how cool that is. No problem, Kelly. Yeah, they have been... I owe them a night out because they have really been... We have been very busy. I mean, so busy. And they have just been rocking it. So see that little spider there? And again, we're just adding just a little bit of visual interest. We don't need a ton of... Because these books are small, so you don't want them to be too overwhelming. You know what I mean? Yes, if you're doing in-store, in-person merrymaking, you will receive it in person. And we are very excited about that. It's going to be so fun. Oh my goodness. Wait until you see what we are making in merrymaking. The inspiration boxes, I believe, started shipping today. The rest of them should ship tomorrow. It's a little bit delayed because of the holiday. So sorry about that, friends. It's just a tiny bit delayed for the holiday. Okay. So now we're going to cut out our little friend here. And I'm going to use a piece of white. And for him, I need like a flesh tone, because we're going to pretend that he is me. So I think we'll use this shade. This marker was stored upside down, so sorry for the noise. But we really just need the face to have all the color, because the rest of it, this is also a very light color. But everybody's having a good day. It's going to be really hard to see that color because it is very light. We might actually go over top of it with this shade. Yep, much better. There we go. Run this guy through. The inspiration box this month, I am showing that very soon. It's all about back to school. It's a really fun one. I don't think I have any of the products over here yet. Has that been... Oh, wait a second. I might. Do I? Oh my golly. Oh by gosh, by golly. I do not. Well, I kind of do. I can show you parts of it. I can show you the stamp. No, I can't. Well, I can show you the stamp of the month. Look at that bookworm. Look at that bookworm. Yeah, I don't have... For some reason in my pack, I don't have... I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to talk to Heather tomorrow. It's a basket that has like a whole bunch of different things in it. I don't know what they are supposed to be, but I think some of them are for this month and some of them are not for this month. I'm not sure. So we're going to do the hair and eyebrows in brown. And sometimes this is what I'll do if I'm just doing smaller little pieces. Yeah, because I don't have the inspiration box stamp over here, so I'll make sure to show all of that Thursday, but I do know we have less than 30 of the boxes left. Oh no, Lori, I would be the same way. I would be waiting for that inspiration box myself. Believe me. All right, so we have hair and eyebrows. One eyebrow. Two eyebrows. And then we need the shirt. I think we'll do the shirt and shoes in orange. Just because that's what it has on the picture. And I'm assuming that Darren, who designed this, might have had me in mind when he was designing it. And then we'll do blue for the shoes. And then we'll need some black for the eyes. Yeah, the eyebrows are hilarious. All right, so we can do all of this in one fell swoop now. Yeah, the eyebrows are a hoot. So there's that, and then we have the little shorts, or pants, I mean. No, I don't think I cut out the eyeballs. No, so these are the eyeballs. These are gumballs, because it comes with a gumball machine too, because, I mean, why not? All right. And then we're going to assemble him real quick so he has a moment to dry while we're coloring, because we have to color our banner here. Okay, so let's grab the little pants. The shirt. The eyeballs. And I believe that's it. And now we can start assembly. All right. Let's get our glue. And it's not going to take much because this is a little guy here. So it's not going to take too much fussing. We're going to try to put his eyebrows on so that he doesn't look angry. But the eyebrows are integral. Oops, a doozy. This sticky end on this tool never really works great. I'm not gonna lie to you. The sticky part is like literally falling off of it. Where's my Gina? I'm using the Gina one. It works much better. All right. Let me pop my eyeballs out. Well, not my eyeballs, but his eyeballs. And then on here, I'll show you. See how There are little marks there. That is, it shows you where to put the eyeballs. Which is great, because then they're always placed perfectly every time. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Darren, you knocked it out of the park again. Now we need to put on his little body. And it's all just layered pieces. Let me zoom in so you can see. Whoops, that's zoom out. All right, so now we put on the body. And this is what makes up his shirt. And shoes. There we go. And now the little pants. Oh, and he needs a book. And there we go. He does need some... Those launch on Friday as well. They sure do. All right. He needs a book, though. We need to use something fun for a book. I'm thinking we'll probably use... Let's use some of the free gift. So this is what you are getting for free if you buy a bundle this week. Not this tiny little piece. You're getting a full pack. So if there are any bundles that you've been looking at, there's a couple of new ones that were added. You'll get 2 full sheets of this. But I think that that's going to be the most spectacular for his book. Need something pretty spectacular for that little book. They come out Friday. All right. I think it goes this way. Yep, it does, so you can see his hand. And there is our little friend with his sparkly book. I love that. I love that, I love that, I love that. Okay. So let's grab ourselves a piece of just plain white paper so we can take a look at where we're at with building our scene here. So we have him. Oh no, let's not use. Let's see. We'll use some black paper to lay it out. Some raven paper. All right, so let me pour out our pieces so far. So we have our shelf. We have our little friend here that obviously is going to sit on the shelf. Then we have our books. Wait, what? Candy. What did Candy say? I didn't see what Candy said. I didn't see what she said. All right. And then we have our banner that's going to go across the bottom. So I'm thinking that I want to do... We're also going to have a spider hanging down. I think we should do the cauldron. Because we have not done the cauldron yet. And the cauldron is 2 different pieces. So you can do just the cauldron. Oh, Christy, yeah, I will not daily, but I am doing them 2 days a week now. But you never know. I could just pop in, but I guarantee the days of Tuesday and Thursday. So I think we need a little cauldron. Right? I think that'd be fun. I love this die set. I really do. All right, I'm just snipping these pieces off, but I think we definitely need a cauldron. Right? And I think this little cauldron will fit right here. Yep. All right, so we have our cauldron. We can cut that out of the black paper, and then there is this little slime or like ooze that can come out of the cauldron. And that, of course, we will cut out of our poison apple cardstock. So we've got that ready to go. Now let me grab a tiny piece of raven to do our cauldron. Just a little baby piece is all we need. Because the cauldron that comes in the kit can also be made into a little candy bucket. So you can either do a candy bucket or you can just do a cauldron, which is what this piece is. But they do layer. Look at how cute that is. I love it so much. You know me, I love all things Halloween. I can't get enough. Little tiny bit of glue. Let's see if this will pick this up. Nope. Well, oh, son of a biscuit. There we go. So see how that creates just a little bit of ooze on the edge of the cauldron. You're also getting a slime writer in your kit that will be able to do more ooze if you want it. All right. So that's going to go right there. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right. So let's move this out of the way because we got to do some quick coloring, and then we're going to figure out how we are going to assemble. Grab some markers here and let's get to coloring. So we do not need this one or this one. We are going to focus on these ones in the center. So I'm going to come in and do the entire pumpkin in the orange. Oh, I love that. And this Olo marker color is salmon. And of course, I'll come back in and do some highlighting. I just got, who is the Ninja Turtle? And I'm just going to flick some color down from the top. Who is the orange Ninja Turtle? Michelangelo? Because Natalia's daughter, Victoria, whom I adore, bought me that one for my collection. Okay, so now our pumpkins have come to life. And now we need to grab... What can we do? I think we'll do like a purple for the mummy. I don't know why purple's speaking to me. For our mummy. And we'll just do some color from the side here. And I'll grab my colorless blender. Michelangelo. Yeah, she got me Michelangelo. And I love him. We're just grabbing that color and zhuzhing it a little bit. See how that just gives us just a little bit of color? And then for Frankie needs some green for the face. So we'll start with the lighter shade. And to anyone that's just joining, this is the one stamp set that you will receive. One of the stamp sets you receive in the box. Well, this coloring sheet's going to be available for you too. The one that I colored. So you're able to utilize that to see like great ways to color. And then I'm going to use the Spectrum Noir Gray to do the hair here. There we go. So now we're going to grab our die set that also comes in your kit. You get the coordinating dies in the kit. Can you believe it? This is such a good kit. Wait till you see the holiday one. I think you're going to be able to make 24 cards with the holiday one. So now we have our little banner. And what we're going to do is, since we need this banner to be a little bit shorter, now I designed it to fit across your card, but we need it to fit across the shelf. So all we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors And we're just going to cut straight up right on this side here. Okay. And then straight up on this side here. And we still get all of our characters. See that? But it's just a much smaller banner. And then you can go in, if you're a perfectionist like me, and you can kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. But now you'll see that this is going to fit perfectly across our shelf there. Now this is what it would look like if you came into my office and saw my shelf. That's what my shelving unit would look like. All right. We're in the home stretch, friends. So we need a background for our and the background needs to kind of look like wallpaper is what I'm going with here. So I'm thinking this one because it's the most muted. What's wrong? I can't see what Mackie said. And we're going to grab ourselves a card base. We just got our card bases back in stock. And we'll cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. Grab some adhesive here. Need to replace my adhesive because I'm out. But we always stock one of my besties, Gina K's adhesives, because they're my favorite. Top 2, I would say. Because I use hers a lot for like the runner type stuff. Like where I need dots, because hers are a dot. And then I use the more streamlined adhesive. Whoops. Like the full adhesive for the one thing you never want to do is you never ever want to hold down on the one side of it, which is what I just did, because that you can run into issues and have to wind it again. Un momento. There we go. Don't mind me, I'm just winding my adhesive. Well, rewinding my adhesive, I should say. Because you can inadvertently wind it up on itself. You just have to rewind it, that's all. And then you're good. Yes, that is what I am doing. All right. So now we'll place this on here, like so. Oh no. That's no good. All right. So we've got that. So now we are going to go ahead. Right? And now we're going to place our little shelf. And again, we're pretending that this is wallpaper. We're going to place our shelf right in the center. And then we're just going to build a shelf. And of course, you know I'm going to add a little razzle dazzle, because I simply can't resist. Right. Okay. Now we're going to add our banner. And place that straight across here, because this is adding some color to our shelf, right? And then we need our little figurine. And if any of you have ever been in my office, which I think several of you have while visiting here, this is literally what a shelf would look like in my office. Exactly what a shelf would look like in my office. And now we need our little cauldron. Kind of hard to see the cauldron, so I'm going to actually use a white pen here, a white gel pen, to add just a little bit of detail to it. There we go. I know the razzle dazzle is my favorite. Okay, and now we need our books. Hold that down for just a couple of seconds. Okay, and then where did I put my insert from my books? Oh, right here. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. Yes, I'll have to take a picture and show you. Shelves and shelves and shelves of them. I have been collecting them for many years. All right, there's our first book. And then we'll grab our Ghostly Greetings book. And then last but not least, our little spider book. And the spider book, I think, will lean a little bit. Look at how fun. Oh, I should have used that. Well, it's glued down now. Oh, darn it. Well, I'll have to make another one. Then I'm going to use this Jules mix, because look at the colors, to make our cauldron bubbles. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 cauldron bubbles. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. Oh yeah, well we have our own glossy, well it's not called glossy accents, but we have our own coming very soon. I think it's called like enamel accents or something, I don't know. So there's our bubbles. I guess I could, huh? I don't have any black. Oh wait, I have an idea. I've got an idea. Let's see, is this down yet? Oh, it sure is. Oh yeah, that puppy's not budging. Okay. We're going to use our, this is our alcohol marker safe glitter stock. We have huge, nope, no thank you. How's that? Because once it dries, see how that sparkle's coming through? That's probably the best example I can give you. Once it dries back, see how you can see the sparkle through it? So I'm just going to heat this up real quick because I used a lot of marker on there. So even the black, the sparkle still comes through. All right. I heard you loud and clear. Let me get my cauldron back out. And I also need my little tiny ooze. All right. And now we have to make the ooze glittery too, so let me grab my green. Heat that up real quick. So there's our green. We do not carry a sparkle pen anymore because Lawn Fawn discontinued theirs. I think we might still carry the Spectrum Noir one, though. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, Lawn Fawn discontinued theirs. I have it in my bucket, but they don't carry it anymore. All right. Yeah, we have to start carrying the single ones that I don't know if Spectrum Noir offers the single ones anymore. We used to have our own. We don't anymore. We should bring that back though. I'm glad you just mentioned that. I completely forgot that we had our own. Oh, look how sparkly that is. All right, you were all right. Yeah, but this is now real good. This was a good idea. All right, grab a little glue. You were all correct. Okay. Place this over top of this one. Pretend that didn't exist. Well, I wasn't. Yeah, there was a lot of you that said that you make that puppy sparkly. So I said, okay, we'll make it sparkly. Don't threaten me with a good time. And now it's also popped up a little bit, which I love. I tell you, this alcohol marker safe glitter stock is just the bee's knees. All right, so now we have our sparkly cauldron, and look, that glue is already dry from the barely art glue, so you can see the bubbles, and then you'll be getting them soon. And now we need a sentiment. So I'm gonna fall back on my old faithfuls, which is this one here. I am obsessed. I don't think that I can say enough about this Happy Halloween sentiment. I am so in love. It's probably one of my favorite sentiments. I know it sounds so ridiculous, but I love designing sentiments. And you can usually very easily pick out a sentiment that I have designed. Because it kind of has a look to it. But this Happy Halloween, I want this like on mugs. I want it on shirts. I want it on everything. I want it on everything. I just love it so much. The die set's a good one. And I think we only have 10 spots this month open for the die of the month, because we only open up so many spots every month. Yes. And of course we have a coordinating die. I think we're going to do some We're of course going to continue using this die set, obviously, or this product, this inspiration stuff. But I think I want to do a candy card on Thursday. %. You hit the nail on the head. All right. And again, there's nothing that I love more than a perfect die cut. Let me grab some of my Brutus Monroe foam tape. Okay, peel off the back here. And just pop that on the bottom. Kind of zhuzh that up a little bit so it's straight. And there is our Happy Halloween with a little shelf. Isn't that fun? And this is like a little spot, but it looks like... Gotta get that off there. It's a little piece of tape. Isn't that fun? Now, of course, you could redo this little friend here. Do him in like green and make him look like Frankenstein, or you can add like a witch's hat, or you can use any of the other products from the other items. You could even put, you know, a jack-o'-lantern face on him. There's so much you can do. Oh, good. So that is the card. And that's everything that I have for y'all tonight. I hope you had so much fun. Again, I will not be live tomorrow, but I am pre-recording a video tomorrow for tomorrow night so that I'm still with y'all, but just not live. And yeah, I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I mean, I had so much fun. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own spooky little Halloween shelf or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Goodbye, my friends.